Okay, it is Wednesday morning, and I just finished watching America's Got Talent. So I can't vote because I'm Canadian, so it's always just a prediction-based web broadcast for me. So, not going on Twitter and only basing it on exactly the show, I will give my four predictions at the end of my review or recap. So, tonight we had 12 new acts. This is the third go round of the 12 of the quarterfinals. So, the third set of 12 acts. Number one up was the Untouchables. That's the little Latin dance group that's based out of the Miami All Stars. Basically, choreographs it. And they were in the last year's. I think they were in the finals. So they did fabulous. Now the Untouchables, wow, amazing. Okay, they're like 8 to 18 or something, or less than 18. They are amazing little dancers. I can't take my eyes off of them. They're incredible. Okay, and the judges agreed with me. Number two was Mike Price, the juggler. He came out on unicycle. He had things on fire. He had yeah, he had things on fire. Okay. The judges don't think he'll go through. I liked him, but I don't know. As I can't quite recall everything, that kind of tells me. I did watch him last night, kind of split my viewing in half. Okay, act number three. It's like I'm asleep or something. Wake up. Inspire the Fire is the singing and dance group that inspires people. Oh, gee, I'm full of awesomeness today. Oh, wow. Ugh. They sang Firework by Katy Perry. I didn't like it. I was like, hey, Firework, first of all, here's the thing with Katy Perry, and you might hate me for it, but I don't think she's the best singer. I think she has catchy songs. I think they're moderately well sung. I think they're incredibly hard songs to sing. And as a singer slash whatever else I do, I find Katy Perry songs hard to sing. There's some weird range about them that I can't quite figure out. And I don't think Katy does them well either, so there's that. Anyway, they picked that, and someone fell during the backflip, and it was cheesy, and the judges agreed with me. They didn't think it was all that fabulous. Number four was Kristen Sandu. He balances on round things, and I didn't really find him that fabulous the first time I saw him in the auditions, and tonight he fell. So that was pretty much the end of Kristen. Poor guy. Number five, Elusive. He is the b-boy with the hearing loss, and he moves like Jagger. No, he moves a little cheesy, actually. I found the backstage, the whole thing cheesy. I didn't like it. The judges thought he was pretty good. They weren't too, they said, he and Turf could go throw it down. No, I don't agree. I found it kind of annoying and boring. There you go. Moves like Jagger. Number six was Jake Wesley Rogers. He's a 15-year-old singer, and he did Toxic by Britney Spears, and he slowed it down. I made notes that it was kind of creepy. I don't know why it was kind of creepy, but it kind of was. So I did like it, but it creeped me out. He played the piano, he played to the audience, he had the showmanship. So not bad, Jake Wesley Rogers. He gave me a run for my money. Then up next was an act I figured I'd hate. All Wheel Sports, number 7. When you throw BMX bikes and stupid tricks in an act, I'm not that happy. I don't find them exciting. When I go to Playland, or the PNE as it's called here on the West Coast, I don't go to the acts that are BMX stunt thingies. I go to the little doggy shows because they're cute. Anyway, All Wheel Sports, you were good. Okay? You blew my mind. I actually enjoyed it. There was dancing and trampolines, and it's hard. The judges said it's kind of hard to judge from home, but I think we got the full impact. I mean, there were guys jumping high. I mean, if I'd seen it all in one shot, it probably would have blown my mind even more. But I really liked it. Good on you for changing my mind about extreme weirdness. Okay, next was Wordspit and the Illest. I didn't like them when they went through auditions, but Howard is a huge fan. He likes their originalness. To me, it's like a gigantic mess all at the same time. Like, the guy's rapping, I have no idea what he's saying. Another guy's singing, I don't know what he's saying. There's a bunch of musicians pounding away at the same time, which is blowing my mind, and I can't understand it. Maybe it's my auditory disability, but I think, seriously, it's a mess. And Howie and Sharon were not happy because the guys did an original song. I managed to figure out they were saying lights, camera, action, because they actually ended up started saying that over and over again. Okay? And but Howard was like, I love it. You're so real. I don't agree with you, Howard, although I don't like people doing covers all the time. I didn't enjoy their original song. I found it was a auditory mess that made my brain scramble. And that was not fun for me. Anyway, number 9 was Jacob Williams, a comedian. Oh my God, this kid blows my mind. He stands there and he's got this awkward weirdness about him, and then he just drops a punchline like it's nothing. Like, he'll tell you a story and you're like, oh, that sounds really nasty. And then he'll be like, but I was sitting at their table, and it was just like unexpected, crazy weirdness. He plays on his creepy, odd persona very well. I love him. I would go watch him if he came to town. He's funny, and he got a standing ovation. Fabulous. Howie said, best act of the night. Actually, was it Howard? I can't remember, but it was the best act of the night until the end, so I'll get to that. Number 10 was All Beef Patty. He is a guy who dresses in drag and sings like kind of a different version of Cher. So he got out there with his football-clad dancers, did Let's Hear It for the Boy. I did not like it. There's one thing I felt that All Beef Patty needed to vamp it up more, walk around the stage. She stood in one spot while the dancers did everything else. And then the voice is okay. I'm not going to say it's like blows my mind and makes me go, wow. It didn't. It was like Cher, but maybe not as good as Cher. That's how I thought. Number 11 was Spencer Horseman, the cute little guy who Houdini's himself. Last time we saw him, he was trapped in a box of water, and he freaked me out because he dropped the pick he was using to get out. And that was scary. This time, he was in chainmail, straitjacket, in a bag, over nasty spikes. The judges didn't really like it because, well, he got out at 13, so he didn't really give us that suspense of waiting till the last second. We couldn't really tell what he was doing because it was just like a shadow box where we saw him wiggling. And then, yeah. I like him. I think he could be a sweet act, but I don't think he pulled it off tonight. And number 12 was the best act. I gotta tell you, oh my goodness, Lightwire Theater. They last time they would do the dinosaurs and the flowers, and I was like, it's okay, because I saw that group Illuminate. They were awesome. The last group from AGT, fabulous. So Lightwire Theater, they laid the smackdown on this night. They had new characters. There was this little duck. I fell in love with the little duck. It came out and it was like, oh, there's little other creatures around. And the other creatures were fabulous. And they were all dancing, so the little duck learned to boogie at the end. It was so cute. I loved it. I was like, it's over. I don't get to see the little duck again. Bring the little duck back. I need the little duck. So cute. Anyway, so here are my 4 picks to go through if America's actually, listening to me. It's all said and done, so it doesn't matter what I say anyway. I want these following 4 acts to go through. The Untouchables, a little dance group, loved them. All Wheel Sports, you can go through. I liked you a lot. Jacob Williams, the comedian, oh yeah, so going through, I hope. And without a doubt, Lightwire Theater needs to go through. So finally, at the end of the night, I had my fourth, because I got to tell you, this night and last week's, there weren't standouts. This time I'd say there were four distinct standouts. Now I could be wrong, but I would like to be wearing my sequin silver hat at the end of tomorrow night's show. So if I get all four right, I will get to wear my hat. If not, the hat remains not on my head for yet another week, as I messed up last week. So that's all I got. Leave your comments below. Bye.